Hello everybody, welcome back to Hollywood Sports. Hey guys, I just wanted to chime in about my Redskins, guys, give you my input, my thoughts about my Washington Redskins. Guys, they're a mess. They are a mess right now, but you know, they're trying to put it together. I mean, as a long-term organization, they haven't been the same since Joe Gibbs left, guys. Since the winning years, Washington has not been the same, and I will tell you that, and I'll tell you why here in a minute. But what I want to talk about, guys, we lost our top two leading receivers, Pierre Garçon and Deshaun Jackson. I don't know where Deshaun Jackson is going. I don't know if he signed with anybody yet, but Pierre is going to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And we also lost one of our top defensive tackles, Chris Baker. I think he went to Tampa Bay also. They're gone, guys. Three good players that impacted Washington's success in the last year, I mean, gone. And it doesn't make any sense, guys. It doesn't make any sense. Well, March the 1st, let's talk about some transactions. On March the 1st, they franchise tag Kirk Cousins again for $24.9 million on March the 1st. Now, I think it was really talked about in the last few days, but on March the 1st, they re-signed him. Now, and the rumor's been on Twitter that Kirk Cousins doesn't want to be there because of the GM. I'll talk about him in a minute. But, yeah, guys, and I wouldn't mind making $20-something million a year. Hey, Kirk Cousins is making out like a fat rat, but I know he wants a long-term contract, guys. And it turns out that he doesn't want to stay in Washington with that GM. Okay, so I found out that's what the deal is, but who really knows? Unless you're on the inside, you really don't know. There's a lot of information going on out there. But he got $24.9 for one more year, guys. And I think he's going to go out. Hopefully he can go out and play for a contract, or he can attract somebody to sign him for a long-term deal if he really wants to leave Washington. Okay. Also, the Redskins put a tender contract on exclusive rights to offensive tackle Ty Niski and offensive lineman Vincent Painter. There was two more transactions that was done, and I think if I'm understanding it right, a tender is something the player has to come in and sign to continue talks. I think because I think they did. Seahawks was doing that one year with I don't remember his name, but yeah, a tender, guys. I think when the player comes, he has to come in and sign the tender before any kind of talks can happen. You know, anything can happen. Okay, there's two guys on tender. On March the 6th, the Redskins signed Coach Jay Gruden to a multi-year contract extension. And I think it was 2 years, if I'm not mistaken. I really don't know, but they re-signed the coach, Jay Gruden. Okay. Also, on March the 8th, they re-signed Vernon Davis. Now, a lot of people might not say, you know, Vernon Davis, but he made some impact last year, guys. Vernon Davis made some impact. I'm glad they got him as he's a second-string tight end. They need him, guys. It's going to help open things up a little bit better. You know, Vernon Davis, man, this was his first year with Washington. They re-signed him for his second year, and I think he's going to make a difference, guys. I think he does. Everybody's counting Vernon Davis out. But I think he's going to make an impact, guys. I don't think the defense cannot ignore him, which is the best part. On March the 10th, they fired GM Scott McClellan. How you pronounce his name? Scott McClellan, Cloghan, or whatever it is. And that's what Kirk Cousins, maybe he's happy now. They got rid of the GM. He didn't like the GM. So hopefully maybe Kirk Cousins can play for this contract, man, this long-term contract this year. Come out on fire and get this thing done. Okay, now they also signed a defensive tackle from Dallas Cowboys, Terrell McClain. Terrell McClain, a 4-year deal with Terrell McClain, guys. So I thought that was exciting. They actually replaced Chris Baker, guys. And I want the Washington Redskins to focus on defense. Defense. You know, they fired it. There was a bunch of stuff I didn't write down, but they fired their secondary coach, which they needed to fire because he had time to show about that secondary. But I think that was really the weakest part of Washington is that secondary. They couldn't really stop anybody, man. They could score points, but they couldn't stop nobody. They also signed another defensive tackle, Stacy McGee from the Oakland Raiders. I'm hoping these guys can help Washington, man. Come in, a new place, a new experience, and start out fresh when they come into camp. Now, McGee got a 5-year deal for $25 million. Now, I like that signing because it's not a short-term signing. 5-year deal. See, Washington has not been consistent, guys. They have not been consistent. They've been switching coaches. They've been switching players. No, they can't keep a foundation. They can't keep a nucleus. And that's why they never really have any depth. Now, I thought the team they had last year was a beginning, guys. But guess what? They lost a lot of players again this year. So they can never keep a team together. They can never keep a coaching staff together. They can never keep the GMs together. And I think that's hurt Washington. They haven't been the same since Joe Gibbs, man. And another thing, since Jack Kent Cook died, man, the owner of the Washington Redskins died, they haven't been the same, guys. They haven't been the same. And they need to become more consistent as far as how they need to develop a system, stick with that system, get the kind of players they want, guys. And if the system don't work, get rid of the GM, which they just did. Okay, so hopefully we can make things work this year. They also signed a strong safety, DJ Swearinger from the Arizona Cardinals. Now, he got a 3-year deal, $13.5 million. So these guys are going to be here for a few years. Okay, Terrell McLean, 4-year deal, and then DJ Swearinger got a 3-year deal. So those guys can build around so we can start developing some stuff, man. Keeping the team, the nucleus together, man. Developing some synergy as a team instead of flopping players every single year. Get some consistency in the program, man, in the organization. Also, we signed wide receiver Terrell Pryor. I thought that was a big get right there, man. That was a big get. And I don't understand why Cleveland let him go. I just don't understand it. Maybe they, I don't know what Cleveland's doing. But Terrell Pryor was a very big get, guys. But it was only a 1-year deal for $8 million. So I don't know why. Maybe it was just the money part. Maybe it was the year thing. I don't know how they negotiated. But I wish they could have locked him up for at least 2 or 3 years, guys. But we don't know what's going to happen. At least Terrell Pryor is here for 1 year. Hopefully he can play into a big contract. I don't know what Washington's money situation is. But that's a big signing, guys. He's going to be a threat. He's going to be a threat. So I think that's going to help Kirk Cousins, man. But they got to develop some chemistry. Hopefully they can get that going. And it won't be a problem. He comes from the Cleveland Browns. Now, I want to talk about this tandem right now. The Washington Redskins going to have a great receiver tandem. Jamison Crowder, Jordan Reed, Terrell Pryor, the rookie Josh Doxson, man. He's going to come back healthy. He's already working out right now. They said he looks good. And Vernon Davis. That's a great wide receiver core, man. And Cousins had success last year with the Washington receiver core. Okay, now they lost Pierre Garçon and Deshaun Jackson, the top 2 receivers. But man, Jamison Crowder came on big last year. He can step right into that role, man. And I don't know who's going to be a number 1. It may be Terrell Pryor, but I guess they're going to figure all that out in camp. You got Jordan Reed. He's going to come back healthy. Terrell Pryor, Josh Doxson, and Vernon Davis. Great receiving core. And there was a few other people. I don't need to name them. They were there last year. And guys, and basically, we just need a consistent franchise, guys. Where people are hanging around. Every single year, we're looking for new players. And I think Washington needs to shore up that defense. They already got 2 defensive transactions. So they're okay, guys. And it looks like they're falling apart, but they can get it back together, guys. I got trust in my boys. They can get it back together. They made some positive moves this year. And I think we can get it together, man. If we can shore up that secondary. We got that strong safety. I don't know how good this guy is. What's his name? DJ Swearinger from the Arizona Cardinals. I can probably look up some stats and look at some highlights on him. But yeah, guys, that's my take about the Redskins. They have to be more consistent as far as a year-to-year thing, and stop thinking short-term, getting guys in and out, and never being consistent. That's the only thing Washington needs to focus on. get people into the system, man, and work things out. Yeah, guys, I had to give you my input about my Washington Redskins. I haven't gave up hope. I've been pissed off. I've been mad about what's going on in the organization. But hopefully, guys, they can get it back together. And hopefully we'll hear about some news here in the next couple of days or whatever. Maybe the next couple of weeks about this free agent thing. And hopefully Washington can do a great job in the NFL draft. Man, football is exciting, guys. Football can make you mad. Football can make you happy. Football can just have you all upset, but it's exciting though, guys. Football is exciting, and it's not even football season, and we're enjoying things about football. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, guys. I had to give you my input about my Washington Redskins. You see, I am in uniform, guys. I am in uniform because I'm talking about them. That means I'm in the game, baby. I'm in the game. And as always, until next time, everybody, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching.